Hello everybody, how are you? Okay, we haven't met each other for so long time because of coronavirus that I think that everybody have known it very well, and I strongly believe that everybody can protect yourself to prevent from this serious virus that we can say that pandemic virus around the world. Yeah, and in these video lessons, I would like to share with you the chapter 2, unit 1, about landscapes and the environment. Okay, so take a look at this picture together. In this picture, what can you see? Yes, like we can see building, sorry, no building, sorry, mountains, right? Mountain, forests, tree, lakes, right? You can see lake, right? Yeah, and cloud sky, right? Okay, thank you. So these are shown the landscapes and the environment for all of you to know about it. So now move on to the next slide. In this unit 1, physicals and human landscapes. So landscapes are divided into two, yeah, or we can say that uh, there are two landscapes. So what are they? Can you pause the videos a little bit and think about it? Can you? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's start it. So the first one is called physical landscapes. So physical landscape are included the physical environment. Physical landscapes are included the physical elements of geographically, yeah, physically, yeah, sorry, geophysically defined landforms such as ice caps, mountains, hills, waters bodies such as river, lakes, ponds, and the sea. Yeah, remember that physical landscape refer to this. The same as I've put for you example like mountain, hill, waters, bodies such as river, lakes, pond, and the sea. So these art cannot be created by uh, people, by humans. Yes. And the second landscape, I mean human. Yes, human landscape. Example of cities and farms are called physical landscapes. Have been created and modified by people. Yeah, like city and farms. I mean, people can go to one place and cut down a tree to make a space to farm on it, to grow vegetable, to grow the plants on it uh, for eating. Right. This we can say that human landscape. And cities refer to the place where a lot of people live in, and many buildings are built by people to live in. So and also there are many, okay, like there are many people or vehicles in it, so it's make can be made the city. Yep. And move on to the next ones. World needs a balance of humanity and nature. Okay, world needs a balance of humanities and nature. Can you give the explanation for this point? Yeah, this point here. Look at my cursor. World needs a balance of humanities and nature. Can you give explanation for these ones? Yes, it means that can say that the world we live in is the result of balance between human activities and processes going on within our physical environment. Yeah, physical environment. This means that our human landscapes are directly related to our physical landscapes. Okay, and the next point, we are changing it, and it is changing naturally. We can change it, and also it can change naturally. And how? How? What do you think about this? So you can pause the videos and try to think a little bit about this question. Or yeah, maybe I put the question for all of you to do in exams. Are you okay? Yeah. And the next one, the last point here, rock cycle and food cycle are just two cycles that impact these changes. Rock cycle, food cycle are just two cycles that impact these changes. Okay, now move on to the next slide. Okay, so right now move on to the next slide. What is the environment? Okay, so you can look at to the okay. I think that you can see this titles and also link I put for everybody. You can, if you want to knows about it, you can press on the control and click on it. You will see it. Yeah, what is the environment? Anyone can answer the question. You can pause the videos for 5 seconds or 10 seconds and then answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's look at this the answer. The environment is an area that is made of living things and non-living things. Okay, what is living things? What are living things? What do you think? What are living things? Yeah, living thing on one more word that we can understand this word, or it's as the technical word for this living thing is, what is it? Biotic. Yes, biotic. Biotics, it means living things. What are living things? What is biotics? It means that like okay, sorry, like plants, animals, and mankind. These are called living things, or these are called biotic. When someone asks you, or maybe has one question to ask everybody on the paper exams, okay, like what is biotics? You can say that biotics is the living things. What are they? Let everybody give an example for this. So you can put the example like plants, animals, and mankind. These are called living thing or biotic. And one more, environment in non-living things. Non-living thing, or one more can be said, can be called, what's it? A biotic. Yes, a biotic. What are living things? What is an biotic? An biotic is not living things, right? Yeah, but the example for this one is that a biotics, it means that like climate, like land form and soil, right? Like water, yeah, buildings, city, yeah, these are called non-living things, right? Okay, so look at to the next ones. Or one way I would like to give you this environment again before we move to the next point. It means an environment can be of any size. Yeah, it can be small as a village or as large as entire planet Earth. An environment exists in our yeah uh, equatorial rainforest, the temperate grasslands on the urban city. Yeah, the bigger the environment, the more complex uh, these interrelationships between the various components of the environment. Yeah, and look at to the next one. Changes in the environment. When the environment is changed, how do we live in it? But we can live, right? Even though the environment changes, but we can live. We have to adapt ourselves to the environment. Yeah, we can adapt ourselves to the environment. Can you give example for this point? Yeah, like uh, when you live in the place where it's so hot, how can you adapt yourself at that place? I mean, you have to try to do some things that you can go to deep waters, yeah, to deep water, or to build your house, build your settlement to make it comfortable more than before. Okay, or you can take fan to blow on you to make you feel fresh, right? Yes, this we can adapt, as you can adapt to the environment. The place where you live is so hot. Okay, this is my example for all of you, but your example you can think yourself. And to the next point, I mean there is a delicate balance. Yes, there is a delicate balance. Human activities. So when there are a lot of yes there are lots of activities. It means upset natural balance to large extent, right? Okay, now move on to the next point. Human population impact it. Yeah, how does the human population impact it? I mean human numbers, right? The human number. I mean there are a lot of people increase. I mean the forest will remove, right? When people want, yeah, when people wants or need place or one area to live there, so how can they do that? I mean people always cut down the tree, yeah, to do the tree over there, yeah, there to live in, right? It means this one, I mean human population can impact it. Yeah, this is because of human number increase. And the next one, such rapid changes to the environment modern city. Yeah, so this one, I mean, can be seen in a modern city. Uh, yeah, physical landscape was almost completely altered, right? Okay, and look at to the next slide. Environment. Okay, environment. So okay, look at this. You have so rainforests are natural, rich in animals and plants to grow and eat. Okay, the forest produce abundant plant foods all years round. For example, like fruits, seeds, nuts, and leaf to feed the numerous animals. So animal can be divided into types. The first one carnivores. I mean like tigers. Okay, like tigers and leopards, panthers, and coward cat. Okay, and one more herbivores like monkeys, squirrel, deers, and elephants. A number of species of birds, reptiles, insects, and pets. Yeah, And in this rainforest, it's so natural. Yeah, it's so natural for animals, and it has a lot of everything for animals and plant itself to grow and to eat in the rainforest. Yeah, and also desert. Yeah, that is desert hunting and gathering system. Find what is available over great distance to eat. Yes, inside primitive society, hunting is therefore entirely done by the means. Even they learn the art of seeking and stalking animals from a very young age. Yeah, I mean they start to know and stalking animals from a very young age. Their hunting weapons are like spear, bows, yeah, and poison tips, arrows, and rope snare, and club made of heavy stones. They often walk for long distances to reach their hunting grounds. Yep. And the next one, farming, cultivating plants and animal to eat. Sometimes irrigation is used on farmlands. It means our ancestors in the past times, uh, they cultivate plants and cultivated plants and raise animals for food to eat. Yeah, it means the plants, uh, vegetables. Yeah, and they go to they went to they went into the forest, to the mountains, to catch animals. Yeah, males animals to rest and to support their family, their tribes, uh, for food to eat. Yeah, and sometimes also as they use a simple hand tool like hoe or digger to dig to make a space there, to make a space or other way for the water to uh, plants or to crops the vegetables on their farmlands. This is called irrigation. Yeah, and also urban life space. Yeah, when the people need uh, yeah place to live in, right? And that place uh, has more and more people, so as that place, that area will be less space, right? Depend on, and also in the city, we can say in the city, so people in the city, in this urban uh, life space here, depend on others for fruits outside the city. Yeah, they depend on others for food outside the city. It means the people in the cities, uh, they depend on the people outside the city. I mean, like in the countryside, the people at the countryside, they can't collect. Yeah, they can collect or brings the vegetables or food to to sell in the city for people in the city to eat to buy. Yeah, I mean this one we can say that the city people or the urban city, they depend on others for food outside the city. And also many people attract to jobs in the city. Yeah, when yes, actually, when in one place, like in the city, uh, there are a lot of people in the city actually, right? Yes, that's sure. It means when there are a lot of the people in the place like this, it means that there will be a lot of jobs. There will be many jobs for them to do, to work. So many people from uh, yeah other place will come to the city from the countryside, from another area come to the city to do job at in the city. Yeah, I mean, many people are attracted to jobs in the city. Okay, and this one here, it means the last slide for everybody. Which of the environments are near you? Get the answer. Which of the environments are near you? Okay, and what environments are in Cambodia, and yeah, how are they changed over times? Can you imagine in the pictures? Yeah, in the pictures in the past times, when you were young, when you were a child. So yeah, what did you see? What place did you see? What environment did you see in the past times and also until now? What does it change until now? What do you think? Can you imagine that? Okay, I will show you these two pictures. Yeah, this picture, the first picture, it means, what do you think? Where is this picture? Yeah, this picture is at the countryside, right? We can see a lot of palm tree. Yeah, you can see a lot of palm tree at yeah, farmlands. So maybe in the past times, not uh, have the land like this, have as the palm tree, or we can say that for the people to cultivate a rice like this. When the people came to this place, people always, they need space to live, they need space and need land to farms, right? So they have to cut down the tree, or tree were removed because of people, they need a place to farm or plant vegetables, or grows rice, right? Grow rice. So in the past time, maybe uh, it had a lot of trees in this picture, but right now in the present time thing, right? Okay, and also to take a look to this picture, maybe in the future, I'm not sure, but maybe in the future, uh, when people damage, when people damage the nature, in some day nature will damage people back.